Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know me, by way of introduction, I'm Shafaat Hashmi. I'm the fourth generation in business. We have been in all different kinds of sectors: textile, import-export, F&B, second largest aluminum manufacturer, pivoted, had been doing great in stocks until '98, finished up over there, and then, started off with two core businesses, and one of them is brand marketing, and the second one is investments. So today we are 11 years in business when it comes to our investment firm, based out of three different offices, essentially Zurich, Abu Dhabi, and one is in the US. Our brand marketing agency, which Amna has shared, is based out of now, headquartered in Dubai, but 14 global offices, over 300 people work for us. Great business today, and great stuff. My humble advice, and I would completely agree with Rasek, the few things that you have mentioned, is valuation. There are 3 or 4 core methods for valuation. And the valuations that I've seen today as well, briefly, was a big question mark. Investors' money, be it angel investors or VC, is not free money out there. It's hard-earned money, and there has to be certain KPIs against which the money is invested. There are certain term sheets, and there's certain performance that is needed. And if a founder fails to justify their go-to-market plan, which is reflected on the financials, then the financials are crap. Financials make no sense. The only thing that justifies scale, profitability, is your go-to-market. And if your GTM or your scaling strategy is out of place, or is pretty much all over the place, and you're trying to plug in, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then suddenly you're showing a 10x, 20x, 5x, multiple, it absolutely makes no sense for the investors. The second thing I would also request founders is try to be realistic and try to be practical. IP investing is one business, and how I consider IP investing is similar to domain investing. So you buy a lot of domains and you're sitting, right? It's an asset. So is IP investing. But today what I've seen, I don't see a lot of IPs out there. And IPs are smart. You could have a great IP, you could have a great solution, you might quality delivery patent or whatnot. But ultimately, if it's not there to scale and it's not demand driven, that IP has no value. All right? So you might have a great solution, you might have a great product, and I've seen a lot of SaaS products over here. But again, the money that I was looking at, because we have been in this space for the last many years, the money demanded was completely ridiculous in most of the cases. $500,000, $1.3 million, $1.2 million. In my mind, I was just thinking where that money is going to be deployed. Looking at the scope of the project, literally I was thinking, $100,000 is a lot of money. It's not small money, guys. It's a lot of money. If you go out to earn that money or save that money, it's a lot of money. So whatever demand you're trying to put together, especially in your pre-seed seed stage, is the question mark. Recently, I came across some founders, some people from multiple other networks, and we have a lot of deal flow, by the way. And I came across someone who has raised $350,000. And I asked those women, I was like, where's the money? And they said, we created these 5 jewelry designs. These are the samples. I'm like, that doesn't cost $350,000. Where's the rest of the money? And they were like, well, because we have to move to Dubai and we have 2 publications of PR that we have put together. We are presented here. We have been in Versace to put some event. I've been attending so many events, and obviously we as founders had to move, so we have paid for our residence. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, $250,000 thrown in just shifting your families to Dubai. So do you really think that the misappropriation of money is something that we're going to appreciate? And how much are they raising? $3.5 million. It kind of gets funny. So the quick advice to a lot of founders, a lot of people over here is, be realistic, be clear, be practical. Come transparent, come original. And today's world is not what it was back in 2005, 2006, or 2012, 2013. It's not that world anymore. The world has changed. Even when we partner, I personally am looking for partners who can add more value, strategic value, compared to just money. Money I can find in grants, money I can find in so many places. But what we really are looking for, even for our own investors, our own people, our own LPs, is not just people with money. We're looking for those who can open doors, who can add real value. So to a lot of founders over here, my advice would be, look for co-founders, look for people who can add value into your scaling the business, technology stack, brand marketing, distribution. And they should also put skin in the game, which is money. But if it's only money, I think it's not going to work for either parties. Today's world is a world of collaboration and partnerships. Today's world is not about competition. So what we are doing today as Stallion Case Capital is we are becoming a startup aggregator. And that's the future. So if I'm talking about EdTech, I want to be the aggregator for 10s, 20s of different EdTechs, bring them all together and make a huge unicorn out of it. So literally, today's world is about aggregation, and founders over here, you might meet founders who are in the similar space, collaborate, partner, make a bigger unicorn, make a bigger idea. Thinking outside the box is not something which is that great. It's about really thinking you're, finishing up and, demolishing those mindset boundaries and thinking that, oh, this is the passion and I'm going to stick to it. So be flexible, be open, collaborate, and do so on and so forth. The last thing I want to also announce over here is earlier January this year, Q1, we were very aggressively investing. And we acquired 7 different businesses, i.e. startups. We branded them, we invested in them, we invested in the product, we invested in the tech, we scaled them. We're sitting in September, 9 months has started. So less than an average of 6 months with all those acquisitions. We're currently sitting, only 7 companies are currently sitting at a valuation of $5 million. All 7 are women-led startups. And that valuation has come across from revenues, institutional financing, who has done our valuation and further invested capital into it, and scaling those businesses. So I would like to acknowledge some of my partners, obviously Amna Razak, if she would like to get up and give a little wave. She is part-time crime in many things, and thank you for flying all the way down from US. I would like to also congratulate Jirgita, our partners in Beha Holdings. She has a great startup, we've invested together. And I would also like to congratulate Iman Al-Suwaidi, right there, she's waving. So 3 partners are right here. The balance women are, all spread all over the world. So with this note, I wish you all a great evening. We are skeleting both at pre-seed stage, seed stage. I don't like pre-series A and series A. I think there's always a lot of overvaluation and it's hard to exit for us as well. So we are always very interested. Any founders here at pre-seed, seed stage, more than happy to help you, assist you, serve you in any capacity that we can, and also open the doors in about 20 plus countries that we can on a global capacity. So I'll just leave it here, won't take a lot of time. Everybody, thank you very much. God bless you all and have wonderful networking. Thanks.